Adding hyperlinks to a document can give your readers quick access to a web page, an email address, a file, or even a specific location within another document. In this lesson, we'll create a hyperlink to an email address and we'll create hyperlinks to 2 web pages. We want to add hyperlinks to our press release to make it easier to access additional information. When we're finished, it'll look like this. We added this link that creates an email message, and we added a link here and a link here that goes to 2 separate web pages. Let's get started. Let's go back to our original document. We're going to highlight our names. Once we click on hyperlink, you'll actually see, oh my gosh, click on hyperlink, you get your insert hyperlink text box that comes up, the dialog box. We're going to click on email address here on the left. The email address we're actually going to use is using our email address. And if you've done it before, you will see down at the bottom it will show your recently used email addresses. So I click in the email address box and start typing in my email address, and notice that it automatically, Microsoft Word will put the mail to in front of the actual hyperlink. So I'm going to click on OK, and after I've actually done that, I am now, you will notice in my document, I have a link that I could click to follow to actually send an email. If I would do that, it would open the default mail program on my computer and would actually be able to send an email message to the person who is linked there. So now what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to save. So our document is saved. Remember, save early, save often. I'm going to go down to gas lamp quarter and select those 2 words. This is where I want to insert my hyperlink. I'm going to click on the hyperlink option, and then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to choose automatically defaults to the email address because that's the last thing I used. I'm going to click here at the top where it says existing file or web page, and I'm going to, down here in the address box, I'm going to type in the address for the page that I want to link to. And then once I do that, I'm actually going to click on OK. Also, what I want to point out, notice that it automatically puts in the HTTP for us. Click on OK, and you'll notice when you take your mouse pointer over that link, it actually, when you click on it, you control click on it, it'll take you out to that web page. And what you also notice that as the web page is loading in the browser, if I go back to my document, when I click on it, I've actually used the hyperlink. You'll notice that the hyperlink turns from blue to purple. Went to gaslamp.org. So we go back to our original document. We're going to highlight detailed schedule. We're going to go up to hyperlink. We're going to add a hyperlink here to a specific address. Web address is going to be www.questspecialtytravel.com. So we add that and we click on OK. You'll notice detailed schedule shows up. We can control click and it will go out to the page that we have listed. Then what I want to do is here, what you'll notice is as you put your mouse pointer over these, you get a screen tip. I want to actually change the screen tip to the gas lamp quarter. So I'm going to right click on that and I'm going to say edit hyperlink. This is another way to open up the edit hyperlink box. I'm going to click on the screen tip option here on the right, and I'm going to enter in my screen tip text. And the text that I want to enter in here, I want it to say map, parking, and other information about the gas lamp quarter. So I click on OK. I click on OK again. So now when I take my mouse pointer over the link, you'll notice that it says map, parking, and other information about the gas lamp quarter. And I also notice I have an error in that. If I want to edit that again, right click, edit hyperlink screen tip, and I can actually go back and change my mistake. That's important to make sure that everything is correct. I click on OK. So I've now used the hyperlink to hyperlink out to email and also to various places on the web, and I've actually added screen tips to those as well. You can learn more about adding hyperlinks in your text on page 38 and 39.